What is up, gentlemen? I feel like lately I've been going off track with what this whole YouTube channel was meant to be about. Me documenting the journey, me showing you what's possible if you stick to something for long enough, if you stay aligned with your goals, your bigger vision. And reality is, I've been skewing offline with that myself, right? I haven't been listening to you guys, the audience, who I'm trying to help, as opposed to I've just been thinking about myself, about what I think I'm good at, right? And the market is telling me that I'm not quite there yet with mindset, with habits, with personal development as a whole. As I sit here just earlier before and lately, I've been realizing that clearly through my most watched videos, through the people who I can help, there's obviously, it's an undeniable thing that I lost 40 pounds in 100 days, done it twice, right? That is obviously the people that I can help, right? But I've been too selfish in thinking in my own head that I can help every single solitary person in the world with personal development, with all this, and it's shown through the results of my content, through that channel. You can look at all the results, you can go through step by step and see which ones have been performing and which ones haven't. And there's got to be a point in your life where I got to take a leaf out of my own book here and realize that, like, maybe I'm not there yet with all personal development. Maybe I'm not there yet with everything that I want to try and encapsulate into one whole ecosystem. The market will show you, the world will show you right in front of your very eyes what you're good at and what people think you're good at, right? You might think that you're really, really, really good at something. But if no one else thinks it, if you're not showing concrete evidence, concrete proof right in front of you, and you're being shown another direction, another way, there's no reason for you to keep going down that same path that you think you're good at. That's not to say in the background, don't continue to work on it. Don't continue to pursue your goals and what you think you're good at and what you want to achieve further down the line. But in the meantime, stick to what you are good at while you progress. And I'm having to learn this in real time. And I said I'd document the journey for you guys. And this is a realization that I'm having right now, is that you guys, my audience, is telling me that I'm good at fat loss. I'm good at building a physique in 4 hours per week. I'm good at getting jacked in a shortened amount of time. And I've been too damn selfish to realize that, thinking that I'm good at all these other things and barely making content around the things that I actually have been shown that I'm good at. And you might be going through the exact same experience. You might be going through the exact same thing. That's not to say I'm not going to continue to document things in the background, things that I'm learning about business, about personal development as a whole. I'm going to weave it in there and document every now and again, things like that. But reality is, you guys are showing me what I'm good at, and, or at least what the world is telling me that I'm better at, and trying to force something. I've been going through a few books lately and going through, listening to a few things that made me realize this as well, is that when you try force something upon the world that's not there, you will not be rewarded. You could put all the work in it and not be rewarded. Because I've been learning a lot lately that consistency will give you the confidence. It'll give you everything that you need to be successful. But consistency in the wrong thing is going to lead you down a path that's never going to get you to where you want to go, right? So you know in your internal being, in your internal state, that you are getting progress. You are making progress, but it might be on the wrong thing, because ambition paired with consistency won't get you to your end goal, is what I've come to realize. Ambition plus consistency plus the ability to actually review, to actually implement what's working and what's not, taking that out from the equation, that is what will inevitably get you to your goal. Instead of trying to emulate this person that you're not yet, that will inevitably get you to your goal, right? Because like I said, you might have all the confidence in the world when it comes to whatever it is that you're good at or you think you're good at. But if no one else wants it, if it's not giving value to anyone else, then stick to the thing that you are good at. I'm not saying don't try different shit, don't try become better at other things. But it can get very, 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 very hard on your own mind to consistently show up, to be ambitious, but not see the results because you're too selfish in your own internal being to give the market what it wants, to give the people around you what it wants, to provide the value that people want from you. Right? Because yeah, it's very easy, like me losing 40 pounds, that's just an undeniable piece of evidence that I am good at something. Doing it twice in 100 days, that's just an undeniable piece of evidence that I'm good at something. Yes, I can show up consistently every day. Yes, I can show up and be disciplined every single solitary day, waking up early, working on my personal development. But I can't let that, me working on my personal development, get in the way of the fact that the market has shown me the value that I have to offer, right? So like I keep saying, work on the things that you want to get better at in the background. And yeah, still wave it in, document it, show progression in real time of the things that you are good at, you are trying to get better at. But don't, and I need to take advice from myself, don't come from a place of how to do something if the market or if the people around you aren't showing you that that's what they want, showing you that that's the value that you can provide. Reality is, if you document the learnings, that's what I'm going to do. If you document the learnings along the way of the things that you're not good at, inevitably one day that will be something that you can add to your repertoire, that you can add to the value that you offer later down the line. But right now, I need to take a hard look at myself in the mirror and realize I'm not so good. I'm not as good as what I thought I was at mindset, at personal development, at all these things. Yes, I can teach them along with getting in the shape of your life, because that is exactly what I will be doing. But I'm going to teach it in a way where it comes along with the fat loss, where it comes along with what it takes mentally to lose that amount of weight, because it's hard, right? It's not easy to look at yourself in the mirror and be 40 pounds overweight or however heavy you are. And reality is, I said I'd document this whole thing, and this is just a learning curve for me along the way to document that if you're going through something in life, I lost touch with what I really set out to do. It is to inspire. It is to help you guys get in the best shape of your life. Help you guys overcome any bad habits that you have that's stopping you from getting in the best shape of your life, to inevitably one day go all in on your own goals and your own dreams, because that's what it did for me. And that's what I want to give back. But at the core of it all, the best part that I'm good at, I'm coming to realize, is the fat loss, right? I didn't realize until after I lost all the fat that that's what it would give me. So I can't come out here and say that this is what it'll give you, because I just have to show you the way, the path, and solve the problem for you and bring you along on the process, on the journey of getting you to that stage, and you have to realize it for yourself. I can't force you to have a dream outcome. I can't force you to want to go all in on your own goals and your own ambitions. I can show you what it did for me. But at the end of the day, the one thing that is undeniable that I'm good at is showing up consistently every single solitary day, being disciplined. But one thing that I'm undeniably good at is helping people lose fat. Like my client Nate, lost 17 pounds, 6 weeks, right? It's a system that works, obviously. So I need to make more things around that to help you guys get there, because on the other side of it, you have to realize for yourself that going all in on your goals and your ambitions is what it'll do for you. But I can't make you realize that until I do the first part with you, and that is lose the 40 pounds. And I lost touch of that from myself. So more content. I will still document, obviously, boxing in 90 days, working on my own personal development. I'll weave in documentations of business, how it's going, things like that. The reality is, I need to have a wake-up call and look at myself. And if you're going through the same struggle where you really want to be good at something, you're really trying to force something on yourself or on the world that's not quite there yet, that you're not ready to take over yet, work on show the things that you are good at. Show and keep making things about what the market or what the people around you have shown you that you're good at. And while you do that, work away in the background at the things that you want to get better at. Show snippets of it, document it, and become better that way. It's something and a lesson that I've learned in the past. I don't know. I've known it for like 4 weeks now, but I just really tried to force something, and inevitably that will come to fruition one day, but I just need to slowly work away at it in the background and give the world what it wants and what I'm good at. And I think that's a good lesson for anyone else out there, for you struggling, if you're lost in a bit of a direction. Look at the thing that you're good at. Look at the thing that the market's telling you that you should do. Do that while you work away at the other things that you want to progress in. So yeah, that's a bit of a documentation post, bit of a random thought that crossed my mind, and just wanted to chuck this up there for anyone struggling.